Hi guys, welcome back, and today I want to talk about Dr. Seuss's old art. But first, 2 videos in a month? Well, actually, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but 2 videos in a relatively short amount of time? That's remarkable. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to get back to the point. Okay, maybe it's just me, but I have recently gone down a little rabbit hole, and by recently I do mean 2 weeks ago, of Dr. Seuss's hidden art. When I say Dr. Seuss, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For me, it's the Grinch, or maybe the Cat in the Hat, but it has never been one of these pieces. Well, until now. Now when I think of Dr. Seuss, the first thing that comes to mind is one of these pieces, especially this one. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I can't look away from it. It's a little bit weird in its own way, and I don't exactly enjoy looking at it, but I can't seem to look away. I will get into this painting later because I honestly sort of love it, but after seeing these, I decided to research on them further. I wanted to share what I learned because it's honestly pretty interesting. Well, let's start from the beginning. And by the beginning, I do mean the end, as we are starting in 1991, which is when Dr. Seuss died. Although Dr. Seuss died in 1991, all 65 of his hidden artworks weren't actually released until 1995. And while not all of his hidden art is creepy, some of them are just normal, Seuss-like things, I guess. They're still weird that he wanted to hide them. I don't know, it'd be a lot more normal if they were just out there in the world before he died. Additionally, I will be referring to these as the Midnight Paintings, as that's what the collection is called. Which leads me to my favorite one of these, which is called A Plethora of Cats. This painting has a total of 392 cats, which I think is pretty amazing, and it honestly inspires me to draw 392 cats, but I would probably give up in the first 50, so. Another quite interesting one is called and I'm not even going to try to say it, I'm sure I'd mispronounce it, so I just put it on screen, but I'll just call them the Bird Women. These are interesting in the fact that they were created mainly to poke fun at his neighbors, which is just a quite funny reason to make a series of paintings. While the two I just stated are fun paintings with semi-interesting meanings, the next couple are a little less fun. Let's start with one called Cat in Obsolete Shower Bath. Upon looking at it, it's very dark and bleak and lonely. There is some speculation that this may represent how Seuss had to spend the early part of his life in a small, dingy apartment. One especially interesting thing about his darker works is that, despite how bleak and lonely they are, you just can't seem to look away. Another particularly interesting one is labeled Cat from the Wrong Side of the Tracks. There's a couple things I want to mention about this painting, but one of them is that it almost looked like a distorted version of Cat in the Hat. Additionally, the beads on top suggest that the cat has used up 8 of his lives and is now on his last. If you count the beads, there are 9 of them, that's why there is speculation of that. This is not my original idea. I did not come up with this on my own, so please do not give me all that credit. It could also be the other way around, where there are 8 beads that he still has and he's only used 1. Either works, it really depends on how you want to look at the painting. I did forget to mention this earlier, but Dr. Seuss also made some incorrect taxidermy, that's what he called it. My favorite of these is the sawfish. I'm not completely sure why I chose that one as my favorite. I just think it's kind of cool and weird looking. That's usually how I choose what things are my favorite, so. But feel free to tell me what your favorite painting was or your favorite incorrect taxidermy. I'd love to know. I'll probably read your comment. I hope this video was informational and that you learned something, or at least that it was interesting and it was a fun video. I really enjoyed making it, so I hope you enjoyed watching it. I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but please go check out Solar Sand's video. I got most of my information from his video, and if you want to watch a better made video, please go watch his. It's longer and more informational. Also, he has cool content, so go check it out.